Today we'll be tackling an unexpected moment. A nip from our oldest dog, Inertia, sends a message to Shade. What does it mean? Is this normal? Is it a concern? We'll explore their interactions and see how it influences overall training. I'll give you a house training update, and I'm still working on building a bond with Shade. Let's pick up with that. I'm gonna try to get some playtime with Shade, especially for puppies. I like that it puts them in the right mindset for learning. It helps them be well-rounded, socialization. Hey, Inertia, can you take a break? But it's also really important for us to schedule one-on-one playtime with our dogs while they're in training as well. Good man. I haven't really had any proper playing with him just yet. And you can see Veronica got her out of her shell a little bit. Good. Look at this. My goal right now is just to get a little tug. Good man. Really get him into it. Good. I'm gonna toss it right there and I'm gonna let him win. Take it, look at that. I like that he's shaking it around. I'm gonna let him possess the toy for a little bit. Chasing it, biting it, tugging, and possessing it. This taps into a dog's natural predatory sequence, including tracking, and enhances their learning and satisfaction from the game. And it sharpens their focus and it boosts their attention, which is key for effective training. Okay, it looks like Inertia and Veronica are gonna play on the couch fine. We're just having a play fest over here, aren't we? Good, and look at that tracking. There's all sorts of great things going on right now. This is the beginning of teaching him fetch. I'm getting him interested, I'm throwing it, albeit a few inches. I'm not gonna take it from him just yet because it's very important that he feel like he accomplished something. Yes! Whoa. Did you hear what I said? I said yes. Where's the treat, Zach? You can also use toys as a currency if that's reinforcing to your dog. He seems to really be enjoying the toys. Sit. Okay. Yes. See, that was a great example of looking for the positive. He was jumping. Most people would be tempted to say no. Just give it a second. Let that pass. Give your dog the opportunity to do the right thing, and they often will. Sit. Secondary to teaching fetch, he's getting a novel experience with a new toy, a new texture. Yes! Did you see the thinking eyes? That's a classic, let me think, I know this one, expression from a dog. So if you see your dog making that expression where they're looking through the files in their brain, be patient. This play drive is incredible. New experiences keep a dog's mind engaged and eager. And in dog training, novelty isn't just fun. It really does change things up. Dogs are hardwired to explore, so introducing new toys and new treats taps into their innate curiosity. It boosts their learning potential. It makes each training session as exciting as this first one I'm having with him right now. Imagine a monthly boost of novelty really keeping your dog's training both fun and also effective. Traditionally, Inertia has been a bark box dog. Lately, she's really been into the Super Chewer. It's Thanksgiving themed, so that's a Brussels sprout. Every time we get one of these boxes, it is a treasure trove of newness. It's the easiest way I know of to maintain peak motivation. Go to barkbox.com/dogtraining or superchewer.com/dogtraining and get a free box when you sign up for a subscription. When you see dogs playing like this, it's more than just goofy play. There's a lot going on under the hood. As much as playing fetch with Shade bonds us and boosts his focus, dog-to-dog play is equally vital. This is some healthy playtime for all involved. It's here that Shade learns invaluable social skills, a key aspect of his development. Now, scientifically, these interactions are more than just play. They're crucial for learning dog communication and healthy socialization. Ideally, you precede your training sessions with play, you use play in your training sessions, and there's play after your training sessions. This type of physical expression is so important. Think about when your dog gets the zoomies. There's actually a term for that. It's called FRAPs, or frenetic random activity periods. You see elements of zoomy action going on here. These FRAPs can be seen as part of a puppy's way of processing new learning experiences. It's kind of like they're shaking off the mental dust that accumulates during intense concentration. When you recognize and embrace these moments, you're not only observing a joyful expression, but a vital part of your dog's growth and their development. While my attention was divided, Inertia decided to refine her communication with Shade. Oh, you got that?
Tell me what you think. I'm going to show you right now.
Okay. Inertia loves to take a toy and just romp around with it, just like this.
She brings you this toy. It's a little crinkly, and so you kind of just absentmindedly grab it and toss it. Inertia's excited, right? Because she brought you the toy, and she's like, awesome. I'm going to play with this. I love this thing. Here I am playing with it, and look, After he goes away, she gives him a little check. See, she's like, hey dad, am I cool? She does her favorite imaginary game harder than ever. I feel like she really was just like, I am playing my game right now.
In my view, that was just a perfectly measured correction from an older dog to a puppy. This is a normal part of canine interaction that helps establish boundaries. This was resolved instantly, showcasing the dog's ability to communicate and de-escalate efficiently. Some people would twist that behavior that we just saw and say that's an older dog using force on another dog in order to alter their behavior. Even in that case, Inertia didn't even make contact with Shade at all. If you don't know dogs, you might think, oh gosh, that's scary if you witness that. And sometimes it can be if it escalates, but it didn't, and it usually doesn't. Veronica's right there, and I think we should give like a quick update on how Veronica is adapting. She is probably thrown off the most of all of us. Veronica is being tolerant, but she's not eager to play with Shade at all. She did play with Inertia a little bit, but Shade, she's like, I'm not there yet. And I've been thinking about it like, am I gonna be disappointed if Veronica this whole time is like, nope, I don't wanna play with Shade. And even if two dogs don't necessarily love each other, that doesn't mean they can't live together. That's a whole angle I'm prepared to embrace as well. How do we then have the dogs live together if Veronica is more annoyed by Shade?
So far, we've given her a little fortress blocked off by this table with pillows so that Shade can't get his head up immediately next to that corner of the couch. That's the purpose of the table being right there. So she has an extra 2 feet or so of distance. And so far that's been good enough, but I would be prepared to change that if needed.
We caught this moment on one of our security cameras. Shade made a high-pitched sound and he started to walk towards the gate. I interpreted this as a clear signal that he needed to go out. Recognizing and responding to these signals is crucial. That little tiny whine coupled by just gesturing in the general direction, I think that means he's got to go. Things are starting to come together. We're getting somewhere. Small victories like this will pave the way to a well-trained dog. Now get ready for our next episode where we're going to delve into leash training. I'm going to show you a unique approach to make your dog comfortable and even enjoy the feeling of tension on the leash. Get a BarkBox or a Super Chewer box and support brands that support modern training methods. I'll have links below, barkbox.com/dogtraining or superchewer.com/dogtraining. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I'll have links below. There is so much more in store throughout this series. We're going to cover everything from obedience to socialization to refining house training, addressing chewing behaviors, and teaching all of the essential skills that your dog needs. We'll see you in the next episode.